barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I have an idea. Terence Crawford needs to pull up on Keith Thurman as soon as possible. He needs to show up to the fight this upcoming weekend and go to the press conference. And now it's becoming status quo now where these guys can ask questions. And I know it's a PBC event. I don't know what Top Rank got going on the 20th of July. But if I am Terence Crawford, man, oh man, oh man. Terence, you get to kill two birds with one stone. You get to curse me out and call Keith Thurman out to his face. How much more could you ask for? Well, you get to beat me up and you get to potentially beat up Keith Thurman all in one night. Anyways, man, I'm just being as real as I can be, man. This would be a great move by Terence Bud Crawford. For real, man. It's caving in on Keith Thurman. He admitted to ducking Earl Spence. He said he's not fighting Terence Crawford. He's unproven. Me, it's just it's shocking to see this. My business partner's favorite fighter is Keith Thurman. And he doesn't keep up with boxing every day. So he doesn't know the true intricacies of what the hell is going on and what Keith Thurman is doing right now as it relates to his image and what he's saying in front of a microphone and a camera. But I believe Earl Spence will be there. It's a welterweight fight. It makes sense. He is part of the storyline there. I would anticipate him being there. I saw his stories. He's in Jamaica right now doing some family, like heritage type stuff. I saw him going to visit his family and went to go visit his grandfather or great-grandfather at his grave site and stuff like that. So uncertain if it impedes him on camp. As I tell you guys, I follow all these guys as much as I can. Derek James has probably just got back. He went on vacation, and then he said they're coming back right back to work. So maybe they do have time. And I'm sure Derek James will go to the fight, which makes sense. Maybe they'll move their camp for a couple of days and move it to Las Vegas. If they do, I want to work out with them. So I'm going to hit you, Derek James. I would love to be in the gym and hit the heavy bag with Earl Spence at some point. Or anybody, whoever other trainer, whoever fighter you got in there, I would just love to hit the heavy bag. And I think that, as I say, Bud Crawford, this is a big weekend for you, Terence Bud Crawford. You're fighting someone that name can't even fit in the titles of a newspaper or a YouTube video. So we're never gonna be able to promote the person that you're fighting. We're gonna call him the Green Machine, and Americans are like, "Who's the Green Machine? Is that the Green Lantern? Is that a Marvel comic? Is that a DC comic dude? Is that the Green Lantern's son? You know what I mean? Like, we don't know who he is. But in terms of PR, it would be great for you to show up this week. Maybe show up Friday. If I'm you, I show up Thursday. Bring your family. Make it a family event. I mean, I'm pretty sure your kids are on vacation. Maybe your boys are still in their wrestling camp or wrestling team. I follow all these guys' stories. So Terence Crawford is an extraordinary father. And maybe he shows up. And I would show up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Make it Terence Crawford weekend. You know what I mean? Makes sense, right? So anyways, man, it was just my thoughts. Wherever the welterweight division goes, these welterweights need to be there. We already know Sean Porter will be there. I don't keep up with Danny Garcia. He don't post too much, so I don't know what he's doing. It would make sense for Earl Spence to be there, especially because it's a Fox pay-per-view, and then maybe they'll announce the Sean Porter. It makes sense for them to announce Sean Porter, Earl Spence right before they walk into the ring so people can buy their pay-per-views. Because if they announce it anytime before that, people will say, I'll just wait for the other fight. You know what I mean? So maybe they'll do that, or maybe they'll announce it on the free part on Caleb Plant's. I don't know, but I'm just guesstimating. I don't know the truth to all this. But maybe they'll announce Earl Spence, Sean Porter this July 20th, which makes sense. That gives fight fans 2 months to get their money right. You know what I mean? And they can start the PR there because you're going to have international media and regular media there. So I hope that PBC will take advantage of this to announce the fight that night. And Terence Crawford. If I'm Terence Crawford, I would announce his next fight because I don't give a fuck what Top Rank does. They will never amass the amount of media that will be at a Manny Pacquiao fight. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care who he fights. Manny Pacquiao still draws the media. I'm uncertain if he draws the crowd, but he will draw international media. All of Southeast Asia, I should say many media affiliates from Southeast Asia will be there, and Mexico. And I mean, he has a broad fan base. So I would genuinely expect them to be there. And I'm excited to cover this fight because Manny Pacquiao brings out a lot of celebrities because, like these 40 and over celebrities that remember Manny Pacquiao when he was in his prime, and he's still kind of nostalgic to us. You know what I mean? We still remember for what he was, not who he is today. You understand? So Terence Crawford, show up and show out, man. Put on your Versace shirt. You know what I mean? You and David Benavidez can hang out with your Versace shirt. Well, y'all don't hang out because of Jose Benavidez, but you know what I mean? Put your Versace shirt on. I know you like your Versace shirts, and come on out with your team. Come curse me out. Do what you need to do with me. But above all of that, you should show up and steal some of the shine and call Keith Thurman out. That's all I'm saying. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.